This is the More to the Game podcast, and this is your host, Big Trey. And today is a beautiful day to put y'all on game. Once again, back with another episode. Missed last week, sorry. Couldn't get it out to you, had some things going on. But here this week to put y'all back on some more game. This episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of staying in the good graces of your coach. And when I say staying in the good graces of your coach, I'm not saying that you got to kiss his butt and try to be his little snitch or whatever you want to call it. I just don't want the relationship between you and your coach to negatively affect you on the court or field. The key to having a good relationship with your coach is understanding what he expects and asks of you. If your coach is really big on discipline and being on time and all that, then you need to make sure that you're always early. You're never one of the guys he has to wait on or get in trouble because you're late to this workout, this practice. Make sure that you're always there and ready to do what you got to do. If you got a coach that really values toughness, make sure that you don't fold when he tries to push you and break you down. Make sure that you try to push through any and all of that because really it's not personal. It's really just a test. And if you got a coach that's really big on communication and hearing from his players, make sure you voice your opinions and voice whatever you're seeing on the court or field. Like, whatever your coach values, understand what it is and do the best you can at being one of those people that goes by his values. Understand that you and your coach will not always see eye to eye. You will not always be on the best of terms. Your coach may not be playing you as much as you think. Your coach may be on you a lot. You might not like how a coach runs practice or workouts or whatever. You're not going to like everything about any situation. So don't let any small differences linger around and cause some long-term strains on the relationship between you and your coach. Several times dudes go through ruts where they're not playing that much and they over here causing problems. They stop showing up to workouts on time. They do this, they do that. And when an opportunity arises where it could be their chance to get more playing time or have an opportunity to step up in a big game, they're not mentally ready because they checked out. The coach got all in their head or the coach doesn't like them or whatever they say. If you have a job, you're not going to like everything your boss does. You're not going to like everything they say. You're not going to like how they operate everything. But that's just a part of what you do. You listen and you do whatever you can to execute the best of your abilities. That's really all you can do. And just never develop that mentality of trying to blame your circumstance on someone else. The reason you missing shots or missing tackles or missing pitches is not because of your coach. It's because of you. You have the control over your own body. You made the decisions out there in the field of play. It's on you. Take that. You're becoming a young adult. Take responsibility for as much as you can. Do not try to deflect the blame on anyone else. Take it on the chin and come back better next time. And sports has a funny way of having things work out. The guy that's been preparing and staying mentally locked in, not deterred from any of the struggles, usually will have an opportunity that the other guy missed out on. And in the grand scheme of things, you never know how life plays out. If you have a bad relationship with your coach, then after college, you probably never speak to him again. You'll never be able to use them or they'll never be able to use you for anything in the future. That's just a burned bridge right there. And there's no reason to be burning bridges for no reason, especially over any pettiness, you know? Like, just take my situation, for example. Me and my coach had a decent relationship. We definitely had a lot of respect for each other. It's not like we called each other every night, you know, and all that stuff, but we definitely both respected each other and we're grateful for the time that we had. And I tried to do whatever he asked to the best of my abilities, and he respected me for it, and I respected him for giving me the opportunities to play for him. When I graduated and I turned professional and I went overseas and I got hurt, he reached out his hand right away to help me out, give me a chance to rehab and get back on my feet. I helped him out with trying to mentor the younger guys on the team when I was around them and help the coaches out with whatever they needed, you know. So me just being the person I was and just staying true to being a good guy, like it opened up an opportunity that I would have never seen, that I would have never thought that I needed down the line. Was I always happy with my coach? No. Did I think I should have played more? Probably. Did I think I should have been used more? Probably. But, you know, that's my opinion. He has his opinion, and I respect it. At the end of the day, I had a great time, and he looked out for me on and off the court, so I never had any problems with my coach. And he's always been there for me, and I appreciate it. You definitely want to make sure that you have that network, you know, from college that you can always reach back to. You might want to get into coaching. That might be your way in the door. You might want to get into grad school. You know, like, all those things aren't possible when you have a terrible relationship with people, you know. You don't want to burn any bridges. Just always stay true to being a good person, and things work out in the long term usually. That's what I got for today's episode. Wasn't too long, but it's definitely something I feel like you guys need to understand, need to know, because I know the mental side of the game gets hard, and A lot of times you look directly at the coach for things that's going on, but at the end of the day, people don't like to say it, but college sports is a business just like it is professionally. Like, coaches have jobs and families to take care of, and you got aspirations to go to reach and try to, do whatever you can with your sport. So it's not always going to be easy, but you do whatever you can to maintain a good relationship with people, especially your coaches. But we'll be back next week. See y'all next time. Hope you enjoyed the good jams today. Peace.